Children, today we discuss probability. What is probability? The probability means likelihood. That means likely to be true or not true. That is true or false. We have studied, isn't it? That type of section. If our day-to-day life we speak or we hear many statements such as probably answer will play today or probably rain will rain today. There's a chance to have rain today, just like there's a chances are we are discussing, isn't it? So that chances are that we are expecting the chances are known as probability. The word like probably, chance, chances, most likely, etc. are used above have almost the same sense. They involved in element of uncertainty. The main thing is uncertainty. Sometimes it will happen or sometimes it will not happen. That is the main thing we are discussing here. The measure of uncertainty is known as uncertainty of an event is called the theory of probability. The measuring of uncertainty. We are always tossing the coin. Can you predict if it is it coming come head or tail? Now we will expecting it may be head. Some will be expecting it will be head. That is the chances. Look, there are two chances. It may be head or tail. That is the section we are discussing over here. Look at there is an example. A coin is tossed once. That is the experiment. That is that process is we are not saying that it's experiment. That experiment will given either head or tail, which is a well chance defined outcomes. It may be head or tail. Both any one of the outcome will be you will get. Each outcome is head or tail is an event. That is that that outcome we will say it as event. What is outcome? When a coin is tossed once, we get a chance, we get either head or tail. That will represent by H and T. Here, head and tail are called outcomes. The result, when we toss a coin, the result we got it as known as outcomes or possible outcomes. In a single throw, a single throw of coin, outcomes are head or tail. Sometimes you will throw two coins. Okay, in a single throw of two coin, what are the chances to come? Okay, look at here. We are two coins. So both the chances will be both coin will come head or both coin will be come tail. Sometimes first coin will be head and second coin will be tail, and sometimes first coin will be tail and second coin will be head. That means four chances are there. When two coins are tossed once, this experiment will be happening. That means two coins, when we are tossing two coins once, this is known as this process is known as experiment. The outcomes are two head or two tail, head or tail, or tail or head. These are the four chances for the coins when we toss two coins together. Okay, the single throw of two coins, possible outcomes are HH, HT, TH or TT. We throw a dice. You are always playing snake and ladder. You have dice with you. Okay, here. Now we are discussing the throwing of a dice. Possible outcomes are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You know what is dice. This is a dice. There are 6 sided. It's an example for a cube. 1. In the other side it is marked as 2. In the other side it is 3. Look at here. 5, 6, 2, 1, 4, 3. All the 6 portions are marked over here. When we toss this coin once, sorry, not coin, this dice, I will throw it. Look at here. The chance I got, the first chance is 5. So it may be 1 to 6. In any of one of the digit will become when we throw once. Okay, that an event means an event. The event is the collection of some favorable outcomes. That means that outcome, when we throw the coin dice, we will get one answer will be given. That one side will be given. That means that measurement is known as event. Look at here. I have two dice. When I toss this dice, can you predict which is the number will come out for? That is the event or outcomes in both dice. No, we cannot predict. Look at here. Here is both is 1. You can, that type of questions we are discussing here. Look at here. One experiment is done over here, done for you. Toss a coin 5 times. Second, that is the experiment over here. Second one 10 times, and the third is 20 times. And when we toss this, and the outcomes are written over here. Look at this. The completed table is here. Number of times the coin tossed is 5. Number of times head comes out is 3, and number of times this is a one person's experiment. If you can also try it. Is it the same process you are getting or not? That what the outcome comes for you, that is your experiment. Okay. Number of times tail comes up is 2. So what is the probability? That is we are going to discuss. Number of time the head comes up by total number of times the coin toss. 5 times toss, 3 times I got it as head, and 2 times tail. So the probability for getting head as head is 3 by 5. The number of probability for getting tail is 2 by 5. When I toss 5 times, I got 2 times head, and when I got throw 5 times, I got 3 times as tail. That is, look at here. If 3 by 5 is the probability getting head, and 2 by 5 the probability of getting tail. The same number of the second column, third column are the number of experiment is 10 on 20 times. We can discuss later here. So that is probability will that is the chances of getting head is 3 times, and tail is 2 times for this experiment. We will move to next one. Some terms related to this probability, that is first term is experiment. An operation which can produce some well-defined outcomes is called experiment. Okay, each outcomes is called event. And the result, when we are doing the process, we will get that result is known as event, and the process we are doing is known as experiment. Now, probability or empirical probability. What is probability? In an experiment consisting of n trials, that means how many times we are throwing the coin or dice, etc. That is the n times trial. Out of e event favor a particular outcome, the probability of e, that is that event, probability of event is denoted by p of e, that is known as empirical probability. That means probability of event equals number of trials in which event happens by total number of trials. Okay, we will discuss through it with an example. A coin tossed 300 times, out of which heads is obtained 186 times. Then how will you write the probability of this experiment? That means it is clear that trial is 300. That means total number of trial is 300. The chances for getting head is 186. Then what will be the chance for getting tail? This 300 minus 186, 144 will be the tail appears. So probability of getting head equals number of trials which even happens, means 186 was the times the head we got head. Okay, 186 by 300. Then we can make it smaller, that is 62 by 100, that is 0.82 will be the probability of getting head. Then the statement, in another way we can write it as the statement of finding probability. We can also taken as probability of getting head equals 186 by 300, 62 by 100, that is 0.62. You can write it as a fraction or a decimal. Okay, then what is the probability of getting tail? We find out that 186 is head, then 300 minus 186 will get it as 114. So 114 by 300, when we make it smaller, 38 by 100, 0.38 will be the probability of getting tail. Now we will discuss another example. Out of 400 students, 168 like tea only, 120 likes coffee only, and the remaining likes both. Then if a student chooses at random, what is the probability of getting he or she? We don't know which is the person likes tea or coffee. We have only the number of students which like teas, which like coffee, remaining likes both. Okay, the total number of students is 400. So total number of students is 400. number of students likes tea is 165, number of students who like coffee is 120, then the number of students likes both is 162. We can minus if you want 162 plus 120 subtract from 400, we will get it as 115. So all the information we got. And the question is how the probability of students likes tea. Then how will you find out? Number of students like tea is 165, that is the probability of choosing T is 165 by 400. That is only simple thing. When we can make it smaller, 33 by 80. The number of students likes coffee equals 120 by 400, 3 by 10. Then choose the probability of choosing students like both tea and coffee is 115 by 400. That is 23 by 80. Then we will move to exercise question. Very simple exercise there. You can do it in the textbook itself. A coin tossed once, find the probability of getting head. You know, when a coin tossed, 2 chances are there, total chances is 2, so getting head is 1 by 2. Then not getting a head, that means the chances for getting tail, it's also 1 by 2. So we always check how many the chances is, you have to remember. The coin is tossed 80 times, so 80 is the chances, and the head obtained is 38 times. Then you have to find, now the coin is tossed once, what will the probability of getting a tail? That means probability of getting tail is, number of tail head obtained is 38, so we can write as 38 by, first is head is given, that is head is 38 by 80. You can make it is 19 by 40 or smaller. So what is the probability of getting tail? That is 40 minus 38. That will be the remaining part is tail. It is 2, 0, isn't it? That is 2 by 80. It can make it as 1 by 40, smaller one. Now another question. A dice is thrown 20 times. The outcomes are written in this table. When one number, and you know the dice we have numbers 1 to 6, isn't it? When the number 1 comes 2 times and the number 2 in the dice got 3 times, 3 will be getting 4 times, and 4 will be, whereas 4 will be getting 4 times, and 5 will be getting 3 times, 6 will be getting 4 times. Now look at, we can check the questions. Now the dice is thrown at random. What is the probability of getting 3? In the table, the probability of getting 3 is 4. So the coin, or how can we write? Look at the question. Now dice is thrown at random. Find the probability of getting 3. That is the number 3 in the dice. How many times? The dice thrown 20 times. That is given. So the 3 comes, because of the table, 3 comes 4 times. So 3 comes 4 times. So how can write the probability? That is 4 by 20. The total number of chances is 20. It comes 4 times, 3, then digit 3 come. Outcome we got, that is 1 by 5. A number of less than 3. A number getting less than 3. That means, so the number of getting less than 3. Then in the table it is given less than 3 means 1, 2, 3. There are less than 3 means 1 and 2 you can be taken. That is 1 comes 2 times and 2 comes 3 times. We add both the chances, 2 plus 3, 5 by 20. That is 1 by 4 will be the answer. The number of penalty of number of getting greater than 3. That is the number greater than 3 means 4, 5 and 6. That is 4 comes 4 times, 5 comes 3 times, and 6 comes 4 times. So we have to add these numbers. 4 plus 3 plus 7, 11 by 50. Okay. Now question 4. A survey 50 boys shows 21 likes tea and 29 likes dislike it. Out of these boys, one boy is chosen at random. What is the probability of getting that the chosen boy? He likes tea. That means 21 likes tea. Okay. So it may be that the boy we chosen may be in the group of 21. Then what will be the probability? 21 by 50. Okay. Now disliked is, sometimes that boy will be in the group of dislike. We cannot know we have selected that boy from which group. So the chances for that is 29 is disliked. So 29 by 50 will be the chances for getting this. That boy will be in disliking T. Okay, now the cricket match, a batsman hit the boundary 12 times out of 80 ball he plays. Further, it that he play one ball more, what will be the probability that he hit the boundary? How many times he hit the boundary? 12 times out of 80, but that is 12 by 80. Now he does not hit the boundary. That means out of 80 balls, only 12 times he hit the boundary. The number of he didn't touch the boundary is 80 minus 12, that is 68. So he does not like the hit the boundary. The probability is 68 by 80. If you want, you can make it smaller, otherwise write it like this. Okay. The next one is there are 8 marbles in a bag with a number of marked from 1 to 8 marked on each of them. What is the probability of drawing a marble with number 3? So 8 marbles are there, 1 to 8 is marked. The 1 to 8 is marked on that each marbles. That is the probability for finding that the marble we have drawn is maybe 3. The digit 3 is marked. What is the chances? 1 chances. 1 by 8 marbles are 1 by 8. What is the chances for getting 7? It's also 1 by 8. Because only 1 times we are taking, isn't it? 2 coins are tossed simultaneously 100 times and the outcomes are given in this box. When we toss 2 heads, 21 times 2 heads are getting, 2 tails getting 24 times, and head or tail getting 55 chances. If the same pair of coin is tossed again at random, what is the probability of getting 2 heads? So total is 100 times. So 2 heads is 21 by 100. Write your answer. 21 by 100 will be the probability. That is exactly 1 head. Exactly 1 head means head or tail or tail or head. That is 55 by 100. You can write it as 0.21. Okay, here is also you can write it as 0.55. And no head, that means both are tail. That is 24 by 100. Answer will be 0.24. Just like you can just write the probability only. There is no more. A bag contains 4 white and 6 black balls. All of them are same shape and same size. A ball is drawn from the bag without looking into the bag. Find the probability of getting what is the ball drawn. If it may be a black, what is the probability of getting black? The total is 4 white and 6 black. So total balls are 10. So one of the ball is drawn at random from that bag. The chances is black. It may be black. What is the chances? 6 black are there. So 6 by 10. You can write as 0.6 also. Write a white ball. The chances for getting white ball is, total white ball is 4. So 4 by 10. It may be one of the 4. Okay, 0.4. Not a black ball. That means if it is not a black ball, it may be white. So it is 4 by 10, 0.4 itself. There are 2 remaining questions. Try to do yourself. If you have any doubt, please call me. Main points you have to remember is in this chapter is in this box. Probability of an event is measured of the chances or likelihood of its occurring. Probability can be given a percentage from 0 to 100%, and a proper fraction or decimal number from 0 to 1. Another point you have to remember is all other events have their probability is between 1, 0 and 1. Okay, the main points are in this box. Only you have to write the answers looking at the table or the chances. One more example we have to discuss. Look at here. This is a good one. A dice is thrown 20 times and outcomes are noted as shown below. The table is given here. When we dice thrown, 1 comes 4 times, 2 comes thrown 20 times. Okay. The digit 2 comes 3 times, digit 3 comes 3 times, 4 comes 4 times, 5 comes 4 times, 6 comes 2 times. Now, if the dice is thrown at random, find the probability of getting an even number. The even numbers are 2, 4 and 6. Now, we have to sum up 3 plus 4 plus 2. This 3 plus 4 is 9 times. What is the chances? Probability, required probability is 9 by 20. That is because 20 times we are throwing. Now the second is an odd number. It may be odd number. The chances may be odd number. Which are the odd numbers? 1, 3 and 5. So the number of times is 4 plus 3 plus 4. This 4 plus 3 plus 4 is 11. 11 by 20. Last question. The number less than 4. Less than 4 means it may be 1, 2 or 3. What is the chances for 1, 4, 2, 4, 3, 3, 4, 3. That is 3 plus 3 plus 4. That is 10. 10 by 4. 10 by 20, that is the 1 by 2, that is the chances. Okay, this we will discuss. There is a second part for this section. We will discuss that in the next class. Thank you.